Hello, Jim Tech Buzz. New product is a Tranya S2 smartwatch. It's our latest watch on offer. 1.32 HD color display, three atmospheres, waterproof, multiple sports modes, and super long battery life, which is pretty good. So we've got heart monitoring built in. We've got 200 milliamp hour battery as well. We have got sleeping options, 25 sport modes, and you've got 100 plus custom watch faces and a Glory Fit app as well. So let's have a look at the product itself. And there we go, we've got our little booklet there. That's a pretty nice looking watch. And you've got your proprietary charging here, as you would expect with a smartwatch, which needs to be changed. And we've got the watch itself. And it's actually quite a nice watch forced out of the box. It feels really nice and premium. It's got a nice strap. You can see the lugs there. You can change them by just simply pressing back on that catch there. And I presume there would be straps available to pick from. And we'll just take these off anyway and have a closer look at the watch. So there it is there. You've got your pushers on the side, your sensors on the back, and this is where you're going to charge it. So let's power it up first and see what it's like. Okay, so we have the watch powered on. So we're just going to quickly have a look and see what's inside the watch, and then we'll be back with a review. We've downloaded the app, and the app is looking pretty cool with a lot of stuff in there. So more on that later on, and we'll show you what's happening there. So when you open up the app itself, you've got no dial on this. It looks like it has a dial, but it doesn't actually move or anything like that, just to let you know. And you've got a touch screen, which is pretty cool, which will go like so. And you can see inside you've got a timer there, so that's just handy to know. And we'll just press stop, and that will do. So you got alpinism, badminton, baseball, basketball, boating, cricket, cycling, dancing, football, free training, gymnastics, hockey, indoor running, jumping jack, outdoor running, rugby, sit-ups, skipping, spinning bike, swimming, table tennis, volleyball, walking, yoga, and all that kind of stuff in there. So there's a lot of stuff in there for the sports fan. And you've got your dial here. This is the face that we have at the moment, and you can see none of these work when you touch them there, which is fine. But it has a really nice display, and it looks well, and it's visible in bright conditions as well. And that's pretty much it. You can see the sensor there working on the back there now. And we're just going to go back in here and see what else we can find. These don't have a crown. It's just a button. It's a pusher, just so you can see for yourself there. And that's pretty much it. The rest is pretty much done from the app itself. And that's how you'll manage to change your stuff on it there. So for example, in here, we're just going to have a quick first look at the app here. So you got your wrist and heart rate detection, your watch faces. So in here, you'll get a list of faces to pick from, which we'll have a look and pick one later on that we'll use. You've got heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen setting, call reminder, SMS, app, sedentary reminder, smart alarm clock, raise hand, activate display, do not disturb, universal settings, firmware upgrade, and clear data. And you've got your tray on the bottom there to pick in from there, whatever you want to do. You've got your sports, and it'll be mapped out there, as you can see, which is pretty cool. You've got your home, and you've got yourself, and in here you've got your training plan, all that kind of stuff in there. But we'll have a look more later on when we get using the watch and see how all this works and pairs with the watch. But there is a lot of nice stuff there on the app, which is cool, which is called Glory Fit. And then there you can put in your personal information there, as you can see we've done. And that's pretty much what you're going to get there. So you have your device in here. You can unbind the device as well if you're finished with it. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to have a look at all these in more detail as we use the watch. And stay tuned for that full review soon. Hello, Sim, and we're back with the Tranya S2 smartwatch we've been using for a bit now. So I'm going to quickly just give you a look inside of what goes on in the watch. So you can swipe up from the bottom for your notifications. which is pretty simple. You can swipe over to left for your status, your training, your heart, blood oxygen, respiration rate, breathing, lighting, pressure, your music, sleeping, and weather and messages. So all that's in there. So if you go into status, that's your health status, your heart rate, all that kind of stuff in there. And in your training, you can pick from all these sports here: sit-ups, rugby, outdoor running, jumping jack, indoor running, hockey, gymnastics, free training, football, dancing, cycling, cricket, boating, basketball, baseball, badminton, alpinism. Loads to pick from in there for sports, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much it here. So when you swipe down, you've got your other shortcut settings here. Your torch, just give you a look what that looks like. In here, you've got your settings. You've got your dial. You've got your brightness, which you can control there, like so. Screen time, which you can time out. So after 15 seconds, you can set that anytime you want. And you can reset the watch there as well and power it off. So you've got about app download as well inside there too. So you can change your faces as well. Right, so we're just going to quickly put that up there while this is... I want to swap it over onto that. Synchronous dial, which is the one I've been using. And it'll take a couple of minutes, like about a minute or two for it to swap over, but we're just going to show you what it's like there while it's doing that. So this watch got 1.32 widescreen high resolution display. You've quick check for notifications, you've heart rate monitoring and blood oxygen, 3 atmospheres waterproof, 200 milliamp hours battery, modern sleeping system. And I never wear a watch to bed. I never review the sleeping end of things, but yeah, I've been testing this alongside my Apple Watch, the latest one, and of course my Pixel watch, and it's been pretty accurate with the heart rate, which is pretty good. So on your steps, so that's good to see. And you've got your weather display, over 100 custom watch faces, and you've your Glory app, which you'll be looking at in a minute when this changes over. So the battery life on this is actually excellent. I'm getting 2 days out of this easy. Now that's with everything coming through, bar my Google Home house, which is excellent. And really, really enjoying it, and it looks really nice too. But the battery life is one thing I have to say is quite good on this. It kind of runs between, you have your feature phone and you have your smartphone fully fledged, and this is kind of like a feature smartwatch. You can't do everything on it like you could with your Pixel watches there. So that's the watch changing face there and what it looks like. It's not going to be the same experience as these, but it's still a good experience. It does more or less everything, bar a couple of things like your Siri and your Google voice activations, all this kind of stuff. And it doesn't have, my Google Home doesn't come up with it for some reason. So you swipe up from the bottom, you get your notifications there. And your pushers here on the side, and this bottom one here is for your sports, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to have a look at the app itself, and inside we've got your wrist off heart rate detection. So I'm going to actually put this watch back on me so you can see it working live. And it's on. On now, heart rate monitoring. You've got your blood oxygen, call reminder, SMS. So if you've missed calls and that, you get reminders. I have them turned off because they get annoying. And that's the same with other watches too. App reminder, sedentary reminder, smart alarm, raise hand to activate display, which is that. And universal settings, framework update, and clear data. In your sports, in here you can track and time where you've been, like so, and it'll tell you where you've been, all that kind of stuff there, pretty accurate. You can press go, and it will work.
3, 2, 1.
And you can allow your permissions in here, which is pretty good. So that's that there. We need to stop.
Workout paused. Finished.
So that's it. There in here you get your heart rate as well and your temperature. And that's pretty much what you've got there. So back to me, you've your training plan, your target step, which you can change. I have 10,000 as a pretty daily here. Your weekly notifications, and you'll have your units all in here. And this week here, you can see how it's been with my steps. And you've got your full readouts will come up here. I'll just have again. And you've got your heart rate recording. So if we obviously not worn it today, and you can see here the heart rate as I've been going on there. As you can see, I don't do sleep, and blood oxygen thing, not really interested in that either. And that's it there. You can change these down here. And that's basically it, and you can customize your profile here, and that's it in there. And that's about it. Really, really nice smartwatch for the price. So we're going to go over to the watch now and see where we're at 92, and no steps, and obviously because not put it on, but you've got everything there. You can get your weather, your notifications, all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. And it works really well overall, and quite an enjoyable watch to use. And there's my notification coming in there now, as you can see, and that's how it works like that. So that's it for the Tranya S2 smartwatch. Super battery life, which is important for a lot of people. Really well built, and I'm just taking it back off here now. And having used this side by side with the Apple Watch and the Pixel Watch, it's been accurate with the heart, all that kind of stuff, and does a really good job. Same with the steps too, and that's what your notifications look like coming through there. And that's pretty much it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll leave a link below to rate and pick her up, and see you in the next video.